Good evening everyone. Today I will be talking about database locks. So what are these database locks and what is it used for? In a database, there is a lot of resources and objects in it. So to protect these shared resources and objects, we use database locks. These resources could include tables, data rows, data blocks, cached items, or the entire system. So the main two types of locks which are used to lock a database is shared lock and exclusive lock. Shared lock is used for read operations and the exclusive lock is used for write operations. From this we get row share and row exclusive lock, where you can lock only a row in a table. A shared row lock locks a row in a table for read operation, and shared exclusive lock locks a row in a table for write operation. We also have something called a shared row exclusive lock, where the user is permitted to look at the table and its rows, but it cannot lock in share mode or exclusive mode. Another important term in locks is the no wait keyword, which is used to specify to the database to return control to the specified table or partition if a lock exists on the table specified. So now we will look at how we can do some simple locks. So here we have 9 questions which we will be solving here. So I have two accounts open. This is the system account and this is a user account. So I'll be performing lock operations here. So the first question here asked is to lock the tables in share mode. So to lock the tables in share mode, I will be locking the table supplier in my system database, share mode. The table is locked, and that is how you lock the table in share mode. Now to lock the table in exclusive mode, you use lock table supplier 1 exclusive mode. The table is locked in that way. So to release the locks, I give this commit. Coming to the third question, it is to lock the tables in row share mode. So here I'll give row share mode. The table is locked, and here I will try implementing many types of locks on the supplier table here. So lock table system dot supplier 1 in I'll start with row share mode. The table is locked. Then I'll go for row exclusive mode. The table is locked. And then I'll go for share mode. Even this is allowed. Then you go for share row exclusive. This is also permitted. Now we'll go for just exclusive. This is not permitted. So that is permitted only if the row share mode lock is released. So I release this lock by giving commit, and you see that it's locked. So I'll release this lock for the next question. So that is how it works. Next we go to the row exclusive mode. Let's lock the tables in row exclusive mode. Okay, the table is locked in row exclusive mode, and we will do the same operation here. We'll try locking the supplier table in row share mode. It gets locked. Row exclusive, it gets locked. Share mode, it doesn't get locked. So row exclusive doesn't permit a share lock to be placed on it. So I have to release this lock. Now share mode is permitted. So I'll give a commit here to release this lock, and we will try with other locks too. For row exclusive, I will try row exclusive, and then share. That is also not permitted. That is what we did earlier. Share mode, as we saw earlier, it's possible to lock. And then we have share row exclusive. Share row exclusive mode. Again, this is not permitted with row exclusive. You cannot have a share row exclusive. So I have to release row exclusive to lock in share row exclusive mode. And then we have exclusive mode. We can see that row exclusive mode, once there is a row exclusive mode on object A or on supplier 1, it doesn't allow for exclusive mode to access supplier 1 table, supplier 1 column in the table. So I have to release this lock for the exclusive mode to lock this column. That is the third question. You can try the same for share mode and exclusive mode. An example here would be, I'll show the first and second too. Share mode. Oh, sorry, I have to release the lock. Yeah. Okay. So the table is locked in share mode. We'll try locking this in row share mode. Row share mode, the table gets locked. In row exclusive mode, the table doesn't get locked, so I have to release this lock here. Table is locked. Row exclusive is done. Now we have share. The table gets locked in share, and then we have share row exclusive. It doesn't get locked. I have to release this. Only then I can I'll lock this in share mode again. Share row exclusive done, and we have exclusive. It doesn't get locked. You cannot perform a write operation when a read operation is going on. That is what this means. I have to release this lock for exclusive lock to lock this column. The same way we can try with exclusive mode. Exclusive mode doesn't permit any other locks to lock this column when it's in execution. It's locked in that mode. We will try share mode. Row share. Not possible. And then we have row exclusive here. Again, it's not possible. Then we have share. And then we have row share exclusive. Share row exclusive. Share, this is exclusive. Share done. Share row exclusive. So you can see that in every for every lock that I'm trying to apply on a exclusive lock, it doesn't work. And then we have exclusive lock. When I try to apply exclusive lock here, it won't work, as you can see. So the conclusion is that when I have an exclusive lock on a table or on a column, it doesn't allow any other locks to access it. So the first three is done. Now we go for row exclusive mode. We will lock this in row exclusive mode and see what happens. We go with row share. The table gets locked easily. Row exclusive, it's getting locked. Share, it doesn't get locked. I have to release this lock here. And then we'll see share done. Share row exclusive, doesn't get locked. And then we have shared row. Now we have exclusive, sorry. It's the row exclusive. It doesn't get locked. I have to release this lock for that to get executed. So we have seen what happens if the table is locked in share mode, exclusive mode, row share mode, and row exclusive mode. And now we'll try implementing the shared row exclusive and see what happens. Share row exclusive mode. So it's the row share, it easily gets locked. Then we have the row exclusive, for which it doesn't get locked, so I have to release this lock. Row exclusive. And then we have row exclusive share. Share, it doesn't get locked even in share mode, so I have to give a commit here. And then we have share row exclusive. Share row exclusive, which also is not permitted. then we'll try the exclusive lock, which is also not permitted. And now we have we go for the sixth question. It is to check whether insert is permitted for row exclusive mode. So I'll keep this lock in row exclusive mode, and then I will see if I can have an insert operation here. Insert into system dot supplier 1 values. So not sure about the values, so just select supplier 1. So that's my values. I can have 9, gender, date, what is this? List, okay, so we have SID, gender, date, date is and then we have PID, which can be 1001, then quantity and rating. So one row is created, which means that in row exclusive mode it is possible for me to have a write operation in some other row, because row exclusive locks a particular row, some particular row in the table, and I am having a write operation on some other row, a new row. This is possible. Next we come to identify the deadlock scenario. A deadlock scenario occurs when two so I will lock this one in row share mode. Let me just give a commit. Okay, I lock a table in row share mode, and here I will table in share mode, table system dot 1. Okay, and then we will have a row exclusive, and then we'll have share, and then we'll have share row exclusive, row exclusive mode, and then we'll have an exclusive mode, and it gets locked here. So to give a deadlock, I will give a exclusive lock even this side. So that would be safe mode. So you see that a deadlock is detected because I've given an exclusive. Both the transactions are asking for an exclusive lock. Next comes this one. It is to test all possible conditions mentioned in the above table, which we have done already. And now we come to test various isolation level and check for anomalies. So we'll check for serializable isolation level and for read committed. So I'll give a commit here and a commit here to release the locks. And now I will set transaction isolation level serializable, and here also I'll do the same thing, set transaction isolation level serializable. Now after doing this, I will have to check for anomalies, and the anomalies I'll be checking for is dirty read and unrepeatable reads. Dirty read occurs when a transaction is writing some data, but transaction 2 comes and reads the data which is uncommitted. That is what I'll be showing here. Select star from supplier 1 where SID equals 2. So where SID equals 2, you have this is what happens. So I have selected this and I will be updating the value here. Update table supplier 1 set rating equals, so you see the rating here equals 21, so I'll set the rating to 3 where underscore ID equals 2. So one row is updated. So now the rating is 3 instead of 21, but I haven't committed this data. What happens here is I read the data which is uncommitted. So I give here select star from system dot supplier 1 where s underscore id equals 2. So here I see that the rating, so the rating is given here. The rating is 2. SID is 2. I have set the rating to 3. I can see that. Oh, sorry. It's not displaying it. Okay, so you see here it's not changed, it's reading the previous value. this uncommitted data is read by the supplier. Next we come to unrepeatable reads, and in unrepeatable reads, so I just commit this, and I commit this too. And next we come to unrepeatable reads. Here what happens is I'm reading a certain data, so I select star from supplier 1 where s_id equals 2. So I've read some data, and what happens is that this data is reading, but without committing that data, I start overwriting on this, so I get unrepeatable reads. So what I do, I read the previous data, so just read the previous data, and then I update the value, update system dot supplier 1 set rating, so the rating is 31, rating equals 34 where s_id equals 2. That is updated. Now when this transaction reads the value again, it gets a modified value which is wrong. It gets the value 31, which is wrong. So that is unrepeatable read. Now we do the same for read committed. It is also important to note that read only is not permitted in Oracle 11g. Read only, so that is not permitted. It's only serializable and read committed which is permitted in Oracle 11g. So I'll set the next isolation level to read committed, and see what happens. So when I give read committed and I perform the same operations as before, first one is the dirty read where I read the data, and you see that the rating is 34, and now I write data here. So when I write the data, that will be, I'll be setting the rating to 31 where s_id equals 2. One row is updated. Here what happens, I read the data, and you can see that I have written a data, but it's not, this is the data which has to be updated, but the level that I've set it is to read only committed data, so that data doesn't get updated here. This is given to release the logs present on it, and then I go for unrepeatable reads. So what I do here, I read a data 31, and transaction 2 also reads the data 31 and even thinks of updating. He wants to update the data, change the rating to 34, and then he saves that data. Now what happens, this data is not stopped yet, it is not completed yet the value is changed 34, so it's unrepeatable read, it's reading different values. So that is all for So we have seen all the 9 questions on how you can use locks, how you can identify a deadlock scenario, and how you can set various isolation levels and check the anomalies. So that's all for database locks. Thank you.